All right guys, here in Orlando, Florida, playing somewhere very special today. Lake Nona Golf and Country Club. This is an incredible golf course, possibly the most beautiful golf course I've seen, and hopefully share with you guys as well. It's been about 5 years since I played here last. There are videos out on YouTube actually me playing here many years ago, but today we're going to see if we can get out there and break 75. I'm excited. I mean, this place looks in incredible, immaculate condition. Now, Lake Nona is a home of many tour pros. We were trying to lock in a match with a tour pro, and I'd like to say they were all running scared. The fact was they're all playing in a tournament elsewhere, so we couldn't quite hook a tour pro up this week. So I'm playing on my own, playing solo. First tee, par 4, slight dogleg right, wind off the left. Let's play ball. Let's rip it up here at the glorious Lake Nona. A tiny bit up the right, but actually should be fine down there. A little bit of a nervy first tee shot. Don't want to go left. We're in a good spot. Okay, let's go. Lake Nona. I'm playing off the back tees actually, which is 7,200 yards past 72. So it's not going to be an easy feat to break 75 round here today. But the game's been going well. The game's been trending. I've definitely been hitting more golf balls than ever recently. I just need to navigate my way around the greens, because I know at this golf course the greens can be very tricky, very fast, very undulating. That's where I'm going to need to really perform some good shots today. I mean, it is immaculate. I think I've seen my ball. I look like I'm just in the rough between the cart path and the bunker. We've got a shot at the green. That's the good thing. We've got a shot at the green. Okay, so just finished in between the bunker and the cart path up the right hand side here. As you can see, there's some beautiful houses up the left, so I wanted to stay away from those. 149 yards. Got a pitching wedge in hand because it might just jump out this rough, and also it's ever slightly downwind. Let's just, finding greens is essential round here. Let's do that right now. Get a nice kick right. Get a nice kick right. Oh, it looks like it's gone big. Oh, looks like it's gone big or a little bit left. I really fancied hitting the green there. That's a bit of a loose one there. Came out hot for a pitching wedge, it really did. Just a quick one, by the way. Just appreciate how nice these golf buggies are. I mean, look at the seating. Nice Lake Nona logo in the middle. It's one of the best golf buggies I've ever seen. Wet towel. Oh, tell you what, you know you're somewhere nice when you've got all those touches. Okay, so I didn't end up in the bunker, but I kind of wish I had, because this golf ball around the green here, the greens are, you know, the rough's long, and that has buried its feet right into the bottom of the grass there. Green's running away from me, gonna have to be delicate here. Oh, I had to be delicate. Oh, please stop, golf ball. Welcome to Lake Nona. Damn. Actually, I probably didn't use enough loft. I brought my 56 over where I should have brought my 60. Put your brakes on. That's not bad. That's not bad. A little bit longer than I wanted still, but pretty good for speed. Okay, it's a 5. A little bit of a scrappy one there. By the way, just appreciate how nice that flag is. That's blowing the wrong way. Simple, but really nice. Lake Nona logo, number 1. Gorgeous. Right, 1 over through 1. Slight misjudge there on the chip from the side of the green. But listen, it's not the first time and it won't be the last time I bogey the first. Second hole, par 5, 565 yards. Let's get a bit of bounce back ability. I've got the Cobra Dark Speed LS driver in the bag currently. I've been enjoying hitting this. I just need to feel my swing. I feel like my swing just needs to get a little bit more kind of kicking out here on the way down. Just get me a little bit more outside. If I can get that feeling, we can find some fairways. back in. Oh, it's doing its best. It's doing its best. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, 280 yards. Wind's definitely helping a little bit. Water's front and to the right. Anything leaking right is going to be dead. So I think my best bet of making birdies currently has been laying it back to that 100-yard mark and trying to pitch it in from there. So that's the plan we're going to go for. Hit a little 7-iron down there and then leave myself a full shot in. Oh, that's a great strike. If I do say so myself, that was a good one. Right, should have left myself a good range in there. How good does this place look? It's absolutely awesome. Just a nice little gap wedge. One hop and stop. Wind. Get up, ball. Don't spin. Yeah, it wasn't a million miles what I was trying to do there. It just leaked. I slightly pulled it. The wind helped me, and it just needed to carry another 5 yards further. We've got a putt for birdie though. I actually pitched pin high. I thought it was a bit short of pin high. Not a terrible shot, to be honest. I'm gonna leave a 12-footer or so. I just needed to throw it past the flag that little bit more. Come on, let's open the birdie account nice and early. This is gonna be a golf course today where I'm gonna make bogeys, as you saw on the first. So I need to make a handful of birdies. Need to take every opportunity I can. Left to right, it's gonna be fast. Oh. I got scared by the speed. Oh, I should have gone much higher up the hill. In for a par. Yeah, I could have hit a slightly better wedge shot in, and that putt needed to go a little bit more up the hill. 1 over through 2. Not the end of the world. Yeah, easy to start 5-5 round here. Would have liked a 5-4, but never mind. Par 4 coming up next, which is actually on the scorecard here, off the blacks, which is the tee I'm playing off today, is the hardest hole on the golf course. Best hit a good one. Third hole, par 4, long one, back into the wind a little bit. Good drive needed. Come on, let's find the fairway. Stay away from those bunkers because that's going to make it hard. It actually might have stayed short of them. It's going to be a long second shot though. Okay, I'm actually in the bunker. I thought it stayed short of it, but I've found it's quite a slim bunker as well, annoyingly, and I've managed to just find it 205 yards away from the flag. Luckily, I've got loads of room to get over the lip. There's only really trouble up the right, so I'm just going to see if we can rifle a 4-iron. It's going to be an unbelievable strike to get on the green. Oh, it's got to get there. It's gone high up in the air. Get up, ball. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, it's an interesting one, that. I actually struck that good. It just kind of went up instead of forward. But always difficult trying to hit a 4-iron out the bunker. I've left myself a little 30-yard chip, which might be precarious, but let's see if we can get up and down from there. Sand is pure. I mean, you'll hear me say it a million times this video, this golf course is pure. The condition is absolutely incredible. Just pulled up a little bit short here after that bunker shot. Lots of green to work with though, not much to get over. Sand wedge in hand. Sit hard. Spin. Oof. It's actually a really nice pitch. I've just pulled it a fraction. Perfect for distance and had loads of spin on it. Okay, longer than I wanted. However, people know watching my channel, that's not my favourite shot in the world. So that's positive signs. I hit that one nicely. Okay, that was nice. That was a positive pitch. Felt really good. Perfect for distance. Just pulled it a smidge, but got to take the positives there. Did everything but hit it on line. Okay, come on. This would be a real bonus par. out of position off the tee, short the green in 2, nice pitch up, big sloping left to right, similar to the last putt really, but this time it's much more downhill. Just going to give it a little bit more down the left. Oh, why did I move it left? I had the line and I questioned it. That last putt on the last green made me think I'm not reading them enough. Oh, I reckon I had the line if I trusted it. Okay, 5 on the cards. That started with 3 5s. Like I say, not the greatest start in the world, but could be worse. This course can really chew you up. My goals, I've got a few goals today. To keep double bogeys off the scorecard and to have, I'm going to say 4 birdies. That'd be my goal today. You know, the first 3 holes on reflection are actually pretty challenging. These next 3, got a long par 3, a short drivable par 4, and then from memory a short par 3. This is 199 yards, but playing straight downwind. So I'm going to hit 7-iron, try and land it about 185, and I think it'll hop all the way to the back of the green. There's no reward for being long on this hole. Get back there. Get back there. That's really nice. That's really nice. That was easy to go long on that club, on that hole. I could have hit 6-iron thinking, going for the distance, but I'm glad I clubbed down, went for 7, middle of the green, ran it up there. We've got a nice look for birdie here on number 4, a very hard par 3. Hardest I've ever played. That was a nice shot, really nice. Good control, almost exactly how I wanted to hit it really. And we've put ourselves pin high with a real nice look at birdie here. Come on, like I say, I want to make no double bogeys today. Keep those off the scorecard, which is not going to be easy around here. And I want to make 4 birdies. And this one is a really, really good look at a chance of making birdie. Come on, cannot let these slip. Oh, that was nice. As I've got up here, it's looking better and better. Kind of pitched here. I mean, it's a huge green. It pitched here and then ran up onto that top tier. Come on, Rick, got to trust my reads today. I didn't on the last hole and that hurt me. Up the hill, outside the cup. That's nice. That's a nice 2. Oh, yeah, that's a nice 2. Not an easy hole that. 7-iron, nice putt, trust the read. In fact, filmed a coaching video with Tommy Fleetwood. Check it out if you've not already, it's really good. And I used a bit of technique there that Tommy mentioned in his video. I'm going to try and keep that going for the rest of the round, all about pre-shot routine. All right, back to 1 over. 5th hole. Now the times I've played here before, I've gone off the kind of members tees as such, and this hole is somewhat drivable. Off this tee, I don't think it is. Well, it's not. It's 316 to the pin. However, I still think it's driver. Not at the flag. I'm just going to go down that left-hand side, leave myself in the fairway, put myself in a kind of, I don't know, a 90-yard pitching zone, and then go up and down from there. Oh, I've pulled it. That's gonna be okay, but geez, a long way into that flag. Oh, I've not gone the shortcut. I have gone well and true the long route. Made a very easy hole now, potentially very hard. Okay, we've got an interesting one. After bad drive really, shouldn't have pulled it left, but obviously it was always back of my mind, bit of water up the right. I found myself in the pine needles and I've got a tree blocking my follow through. 135 yards out. I'm going to try and kind of punch a 9-iron and just really restrict my follow through. I'll have to, otherwise I'm going to potentially break my club. If I go that way a little bit, I've probably got a little bit more room, not a lot. Okay, gonna have to be a good strike into wind, so knocking down a 9-iron's not a bad shot at all. Draw, draw, draw. Oh, God, that was close. Oh, that was close. It needed to be 5 yards further left or just draw a fraction, and that would have been perfect for distance. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. This ain't great. Could lie again. Okay, interesting lie again off the side of the green here. Annoyingly, that was so close to being good, but anyway, got to get up and down from here. This would be a waste if I didn't par this one. It's one of the much easier holes around this golf course. Just got to pop it up on top of the bank. Sit. Sit. They're kind of coming out better than I expected. The first and that one have both come out nicer than what I'm anticipating. I'm expecting that to come out a little bit dead. Okay, testing a little par putt here. Just going to fall off the left side. Wow. Wow. That caught so much of the hole not to have gone in. Wow. Honestly, I thought that felt like it caught 90% of the cup and didn't drop in. Oh my goodness. That's harsh. That's really harsh. That would have been a hell of a save. Oh, I can't believe I actually didn't go in. I didn't even think it was going too fast. So that Tommy Fleetwood little putting tip's helping. Oh, I thought I was going to go in then. Right, anyway. I feel like level par through those two holes is fair, but I've just done it the other way around. I've birdied the hard hole and bogeyed the easy hole. Okay, another par 3 coming up. It's a long one off these back tees, 206 yards. Right between 5 and 6 iron. And the other par 3 a couple of holes ago, I was playing very much downwind. This is now more a crosswind. I'm gonna go 5 iron. Travel. Oh, get off it wind. Either bunker or short. Feel like it started to fade, then the wind hit it, and it was just a little bit too high up in the air. Okay, not my finest shot there. I feel like I maybe just caught it a touch heavy off the tee. I've come up a good 10, 15 yards short of this green. Not too hard of a chip though. Up the hill, just out the rough. Travel. Oh, it came out so lovely. I'm used to thinning them a little bit. I'm used to catching them a little bit thin. That came out so lovely. Work to do to make par. Last couple of holes haven't been my finest. Cannot afford to do that round here at Lake Nona. Certainly not off the back tees. Oh, it did move. It did move, not by a lot, but it did move. Yeah, 2 bogeys there the last 2 holes. Kind of not a huge mistake being made yet. I'm pumping bogeys on the scorecard. 3 over now. 7th hole, par 4. Another cracking looking hole. Obviously you can see water front, water right, but there's plenty of room down the left. Good drive away, and it's really just a short iron into the green. Drive. Yeah, nice solid drive. Exactly what we needed down this hole. Still not quite feeling right with the driver yet. That one was better. It's been interesting. I've been doing a little bit of speed training, so that's helped. And I feel it's just now synchronizing everything up. Sometimes my club feels like it's coming down faster, but it's getting stuck a little bit behind me. So I'm hitting kind of big rights or over hooks left. That one was better. Just got to keep remembering what that one is like. Okay, 144 yards to the flag. Good drive in the fairway. Let's do something good from here. Let's stick it close. Putting feels good last few holes. Just need to give ourselves more chances. I'm just going to hit a nice 9-iron. It's not going to be a full one. Wind's just a little bit off the right, so I want to land it left-hand side of that flag ideally. Come on, let's stick one close. Stop moving it, wind. Oh, that might be half a club too, not enough. I think I just overturned it and I took too much off it. I thought now it's probably a little bit into breeze actually. I didn't quite anticipate for. I need to put it close from there. You won't believe this. I actually got it in the hole. It actually has gone in the hole. However, the wrong hole.
That's what she said.
It's finished here. In the drain, just to the front left of this pin. It's pitched here on the front of the green. Like I said, I'm a good half a club short, if not even a full club. And it's finished in that little drain. So I can take obviously free relief from there. No nearer the hole. Okay. All right, it's still a makeable putt. This is still a makeable putt. Four left, four left, four left. Oh, speed again, brilliant. I'm not overthinking my putting today, which is nice. I just felt like I was going to move more to the left. Okay. No harm done with a par on the card, but with 3 over through 7, I feel like at least one birdie on the front 9 is required. 8th hole, another good looking par 4. It's slight dog legs to the right. Wind's coming off the right as well, so probably a nice little fade down here would be perfect. I'm gonna hit driver. Similar, if I hit the same tee shot as the last hole, I'd be delighted. So let's try and find that again. Not too much cut. Wind, push it back, wind, push it back. That's gonna be perfect. As long as it's not kicked too far right, it's on the right side of the fairway or slight right rough. Should be good. A little bit too much fade, but not bad. Oh. Oh. Not quite as perfect as I thought. I was kind of thought I'd got to this point, but even that's still not great. I need to be on the left-hand side. I'm blocked out here, quite heavily blocked out as well. Depends on the yardage. I might just be able to pop it over that tree. If not, I'm gonna have to go low and really try and fade one. I'm gonna have to hit one low and chase it up. I'm gonna have to like cut a 6-iron maybe. Play a little chippy cut 6-iron and see if I can chase it, land it on the front and then chase it on the green somehow. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd cut that too much. Never in my wildest dreams. I've managed to fade it and cut it into the green side bunker on the right. It was so close to perfection. I can't even see that bunker from here. Never did I think I was going to cut it too far. I still can't quite believe I cut that too far. 2 yards to the left, and that honestly would have been perfect. Anyway, we found the bunker. Got to get up and down from here. Do not want to make any more bogeys. Sit. Not horrendous. It's a difficult bunker shot from that range. Still a bit far from where I want it to be. Still can't believe that chip from the trees. Would have been absolute. This is the putt I should have had for birdie. Phenomenal par. I'm gonna say that. Phenomenal par. It really was. I feel like I've got something in this putting at the moment. It's giving me a new bit of confidence. Oh, not a great tee shot. Almost a perfect recovery. So close. Caught the bunker. Not a bad bunker shot. Great putt. Chalk me down for a 4, please. Okay, 3 over still. Par 5 coming up next. 9th hole, par 5, 534 yards, straight back into breeze. I'd really like to finish this front 9 with a birdie. Just gonna go straight over the tee markers in front of me. Let's absolutely rifle a dead straight drive. Right in the middle. Nice. Go ball. Yeah, really nice. Took a few good hop, skips and jumps. That should be in prime position. Okay, I'm 266 yards away from the flag. It's absolutely straight back into wind. I'm in a perfect spot on the fairway. I've got 3 options. Option 1, which has been fairly successful recently, is to lay it up to 100 yards. I feel like that's my range at the moment. The only slight concern I have with that one is that my 3rd shot is going to be into a very fast spinny green into wind. That's going to be hard to control. So that's option 1. Option 2 is to hit 3-wood. Hasn't been my best friend at the moment. And I've had a tendency of hitting that a long way left. It looks like there's trouble down the left. The last option is to go with driver. Because it's really, really, really into wind. As you can see, one of the camera guy's hat's just fallen off. That's about 130 yards down there. So with that being said, I think there's only one sensible option. I've yet to have a 3 on the front 9. Let this be it. Let this be the hole I get one. Oh no, I pulled it. Oh no, I really fancied that as well. That's a shame. I've got a bunker to get over. I'm going to zap it because I've been a bit more fond of knowing the yardage recently on these shots. So 55 yards, just out the rough, into wind. Just a little chip, half a little pitch, get it on the green. See if we make birdie on this 9th hole. Go. Sit. Sit. Not perfect, but listen, you know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, that's a pretty good result for me. It's getting there. Glimpses of hope, promise, confidence starting to bleed through me. So we've got a nice look for birdie here. Okay, birdie putt here on number 9. Would I have got closer with a gap wedge full swing? Probably not, to be honest with you. So I'm quite happy with my choice there. It's a slight sloping one to the left. I really feel like my putting boots have been good today. It's absolutely glorious. It's wonderful. It really is. There's something, that's feeling nice. That's feeling really good. Trusting my reads, putting a good stroke on it. We make birdie. You know what, considering, I'd say it's not been my greatest front 9 ever. 4 bogeys, 2 birdies, 2 over par. I would take that every day. 2 over through 9 here at Lake Nona. Yeah, pleased with that. Okay, 10th hole, back 9 here at Lake Nona. Par 4, the wind's helping us now. I'm just gonna bash one. Confidence is high. Let's see if we can keep it going. Sit down. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Just up the left, but happy with that. Okay, just in the left rough, 168 yards, wind pounding from behind. This is just a really kind of little chip of an 8 iron. I'm going to stay left of that pin to give myself, I feel like anything on the green at the moment, I've got a chance of holding it, so I'm actually just going to hit a full 9 iron. I think that's going to be a bit fiddly trying to hit a soft 8. Oh, Rick, pulled it. But now, I was saying a second ago, anything on the green I feel like I'm going to hole it. I've got a funny feeling I'm not going to hole that one. That's about 60 feet away, if not further. Just pulled it a touch. Yeah, game, just got that little, at the moment, well, a bit of a two-way miss. It feels like I'm not quite fully dialed in my irons or my driver fully, yet my short game actually feels better. So one day you get your driving right, then your putting goes, next thing you get your putting right and your driving goes. One day all of it will click together, I promise you. On this video, on this channel shall I say, all of it will click together and you're going to see a record-breaking score. I know it's in there, I just need to find it. Okay, longest putt I've had so far today without question. 2 putt from here would be pretty good. Have a good read of this because it's going to be a real testing one. It's going to kick to the right early. And as it gets up and over this hill, it's actually going to kick a little bit to the left. Not hit it, not hit it. Go, 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 go. I tell you what, overall I had the line perfect then. It was just starting to come back in from the right hand side, moving left. Overall, that would have been a very good read. I just didn't quite strike it well enough, and therefore it's come a few feet short. Come on, no mishaps on the 10th hole here. Lovely stroke. Really enjoying putting today. It's not been like that recently. It really hasn't. Today I'm really enjoying the flat stick. Okay, 2 over through 10. Very much kind of on track for breaking 75 off the back tees here at Lake Nona. It's not easy, but so far we're doing a pretty good job. Come on, let's keep it going. 11th hole, par 5. Good tee shot required. It's kind of like a cell phone tower, as you'd call it in the States, far in the distance, mobile phone tower in the distance, so straight at that, and then it's a hole that dog legs to the left, it's downhill from there, so bit of a rocket drive needed to get a chance on, to get on in 2. That works nicely. Yeah, that works very nicely. Right side of the fairway, good spot. Long way away from this par 5. As much as I found the fairway, I didn't strike that driver that well. And again, playing off the back tees, you've got to hit it. You've got to hit it so pure. I'm going to go my old-fashioned way of making birdie on par 5s, knock it down there to 100 yards and try and get up and down. Pin is as far left as we can go, so really I've got to be putting it on the right side of the fairway. Give myself a full shot in, not getting blocked out by those trees. Beautiful. That was really nice. Right, 97 yards. We like this number. The only slight issue I've got, it's not really an issue. Pin's just very much back in that corner. And I feel like if I go full sand wedge, which I normally hit from this range, it's going to spin potentially too much off the green. So I'm going to chip, almost like a half swing chip with a gap wedge. Come on, nice birdie here. Keep getting them at the moment. Okay, that was a bit of a mistake. from 97 yards, just slightly chunked it, put it in this fringe section at the front of the green. Lots of green to work with, thankfully. It's been coming out hot out of this stuff all day, so not quite as much speed needed. Go on. Very nice. I feel like I've learned well on the couple of shots I've hit from that thick stuff. I'm expecting it to come out dead, and they come out almost quite hot. Okay, come on, Rick. The putting has been hot all day long. Very nice, salvaged the par after a good up and down there. Good drive, really nice second. Terrible third, good fourth, nice putt, in for par. Still 2 over through 11. 12th hole, par 4, slight dogleg left. Want to just take it over the corner of these trees and just finish it short of those bunkers. I really want to just find a pure driver strike today. Still don't feel like I've really found that middle of the driver yet. Oh, closer. Get good. Yeah, that's nice now. That's actually a really good drive. Okay, after an absolute awesome drive, left myself 104 yards. Let's do better than the last hole. Gap wedge in hand, straight downwind, pinned at the back. In fact, if it's straight downwind, why am I not in my sand wedge? So I kind of need the ball to stop straight downwind. Be nice. Sit down. Sit. Nice. Nice. I was just hoping that really slammed on the brakes then. And it has. That was much better pitch than the last hole. Okay. Let's go and knock that one in for birdie. Really good look at birdie here. As the sun starts to set here in Orlando at Lake Nona, can we make another birdie or two coming home? I think it's a dead straight putt. Come on, let's knock it in. You are kidding me. You are kidding me. That was absolutely in the hole. Oh, I thought that was perfect. I really did think that was perfect. Oh, I thought I had another one then. I thought we had one more birdie on the card then. Honestly, I couldn't have hit that any better. Putting's been really good. Every time I look at one, I feel like it's gonna drop. And that should have dropped. Anyway, we remain 2 over. Incredible par 3 coming up next. 13th hole, beautiful looking par 3. There is a huge bunker on the left, water at short, pin's kind of in that left corner, so just want to go heart of the green here. 172 yards. It's just a really a 3/4 swing with the 7-iron. I could even go 8. I'm gonna go 7. Oh, crap strike. Get there. Oh, that's a really bad strike. Actually really hurt my wrist. Okay, just off the side of the green here on number 13. Poor strike, really. I should have tried to hit a stronger 8-iron than try and fiddle a 7. Anyway, just off the side of the green, I'm in a bit of a predicament. I've got 3 sprinkler heads here just off the green that is actually stopping me from putting. So I'd have to actually feed it right between 2 of them, which I could do, but I'm gonna chip it. Oh, caught that so nice. Oh, I caught that so nice. Not too disappointed with that. Listen, you know, it's very rare do I catch it too good. So if I don't get up and down by catching it too good, well, that's on me. Did move right. Oh, been hitting some really nice putts today. That one doesn't unfortunately drop, which drops me a shot there on 13 after a poor tee shot. 3 over now. Oh, drivable par 4 coming up next though. See if we can get one straight back. Bit of a silly bogey there on the last hole. Poor tee shot, but it's likely to happen. Par 4, 15th hole. Now, again, off the members' tees when I've played in the past, it's actually somewhat drivable, this hole. But today it's absolutely smack bang into wind, and it's 316 yards from here. So just straight down the fairway is the plan. Pitch it on, make a putt. You want to see it? Good. Didn't have a clue. Okay, I didn't have a clue I'd hit it off the tee there. We found it on the left-hand side in a precarious spot. It's probably playing about 105 yards. I just don't know if I can get over that tree. Thing is, I can go under, but there's a bunker right in front of the green, so I kind of need to get it up in the air. If I can miss all the branches, that's a big if. It's quite a nice 50-degree wedge, really. Right next to a divot as well, so it's a popular place over here. Oh, trust it to hit a branch. That's actually ridiculous. I can't, the chances of me hitting branches are so slim, yet every bloody time I seem to hit a branch. Oh, right, kicked out left. Okay, actually, it's done all right. It's kicked out left, but it's actually almost on the green. That's actually not too bad at all. Okay, this is going to be a tricky shot from here. About halfway in the middle, well, about 3/4 of the way towards the pin, it's a real downhill putt. And everything beyond the pin goes really, really fast. It's going to be all about judgment control here. Slow, 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 slow. This could be good. This could be really good. This could be really, really good. Oh, I'll tell you what, my touch on the greens today has been really, really good. That is a phenomenal putt from back there, even if I do say so myself. Wow. When I thought I was going to potentially be making another bogey on an easy par 4 there, salvaged it with the flat stick. Okay, 4 holes to go. A par 5, short par 4, really good par 3, and then final par 4. 2 over to break 75. We've got to finish these last 4 holes in 1 under par. This is an incredible hole. The 15th here at Lake Nona, par 5, it wraps around the lake here. You'll see on the left in a moment. Good drive needed. I don't think with this wind I'll get there in 2. It's 580 yards, let's be honest, I'm not going to get there in 2. So let's see if we can make 3 nice shots onto the green and then hole a putt. Oh, it's not pretty, but it's okay. It's down the right. Right, I'm 344 yards away from the flag. That was a bad tee shot. Leaked it out right. I've got this bank in front of me, quite a clever design, this bank. So it means I can't take like a 3 wood. I've got to take a 6 iron and then pump it down the right hand side. It's going to be a real 3-shotter this time. There's all water left, as you can see, huge lake. There's a bunker that runs parallel with the lake, just to the right of it, almost like a beach. So I've got to send it out right and then a full shot in from there. Really, I've only just got to miss this pine tree. 6 iron. Great strike. Hopefully middle of the fairway, but I might have the same club in again. Third shot into this par 5, a lot further out than I wanted to be. I needed to hit a good drive down here. It's 168 yards. Left is not an option. The green's slim, pins at the back. 7-iron in hand, just got to hit just a nice 7-iron. Come on a bit. Oh, this could be nice. Don't go big, don't go big. Don't go big. Stop. Oh, I think it's just flown over the back of the green. Or landed on the green, but then rolled off the back. Ah, could have probably gone one club less. Adrenaline is pumping. Okay, that was frustrating. I was kind of right between 7 and 8 iron. I went with 7, but obviously 8 iron would have been a better shot. Right, just off the back of the green in this kind of little juicy stuff again. Come on, can we perform some magic? Can we chip one in? It's actually sat quite nice to this one. I'm going to chip this one in. Jeez, I went for it. Came out so nice. Oh, just needed to catch the pin. Just came out a bit too hot. Okay, feel like this putt is to keep the dream alive. If we want to try and break 75 round here, so we've got to shoot under par for the final few holes. This is for a par now on the 15th. This has to go in. I read it quite nicely as it went past the hole. There's not a lot of break in this at all. Come on, putting's been incredible today. Oh, gosh, just too firm. Just too firm. The line was perfect. Oh, just too fast. Really, in hindsight, a bad bogey there. Ah, that's put me to 4 over, meaning now I need to birdie the last 2 of the last 3 holes. Ah, that was just too fast. It's right in the heart of the hole again. Been rolling it good, just that one just stayed out. Right, par 4, par 3, par 4 to finish. Okay, 3 to play, par 4 straight down. Just got to rip a drive. Come on, find this driver shot. Stay there. Yeah, I think that was really good. Okay, come on, 2 birdies needed. Didn't think I'd be chasing a 75 today, to be honest with you. It's a tough golf course off the back tees, fast greens, lots of awkward run-off spots. So just to be in with a chance, I'm feeling positive and pumped. See if we can actually get it over the line. Okay, after a great tee shot, left side of the fairway. I mean, look at this background. Look at this setting we're at the moment. I mean, it's just different level, isn't it? Awesome, really awesome. One of the most beautiful golf courses in Florida. Right, let's see if we can make something beautiful happen here. This isn't going to be easy. It's a 200-yard golf shot straight back into wind on this par 4. I'm going to have to rifle a 3-iron at it. It's anywhere on the green, and I feel like my putter's got a chance. We've got deer on the golf course too. Look at that. Going to run across the fairway. Feels like we're playing golf in a fairy tale. Right, I'm going to hit a hard cut 3-iron. Why not? Get back there, get back there. Oh, it's so close to being good. I actually think even that's short. It's a long, long, long way. It's a long way to get to that hole. Probably should have tried to hit a chasey 3-iron instead of a floaty one, but anyway, if it's on the green, we might have a chance with the putter. If there's ever a time to chip in, this is it. Front edge of the green, not on the green. gonna land it just on, check it up. I'm talking the talk. Can I walk the walk? Come on then. Come on then. Oh. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, to keep the dream alive with 2 holes left to play, this needs to drop and then we need to birdie the last 2. Nice up and down, really nice up and down. Good 4, really solid. Putting's been good, chipping's shown promise. Driver's not been great. Oh, it's a forever game of spinning plates. We've got 2 to go, par 3, par 4. We need to go birdie birdie to break 75. That's a nice little up and down from the front of the green there. Showing some promise. It's been a good round today, it has. It's a few tiny little mistakes, but overall being impressed. 2 birdies, that's what I need on the scorecard. Does that actually get me to my target of 4 birdies as well? I think it will. Sounds about right. So I need to birdie the last 2 to hit my target. No double bogeys, 2 birdies. It's gonna be a dream round the golf. Okay, here we go. Come on, birdie birdie to finish. 164 yard, par 3, straight back into wind. Look at that for a backdrop. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. And he got 6 iron, which is like 2 clubs more than normal. That's how strong I feel like the wind is. And I'm gonna even try to hit it lower. Anything on the green, we have a chance of birdie. Good flight. Get up there, ball. Get up there, ball. Okay. Okay, we're on the green. Listen, I don't think it's as close as we'd hoped it would be, but with the flat stick being good today, you never know. Okay, this is it. We're on the green, actually pin high, not a bad golf shot at all. This has to go in. And we still have to birdie the last. The wind is really starting to pick up now, as you can see off the lake. How cool are the planes coming in there to Orlando Airport. The only thing we want to land right now is a birdie. And even better still, a birdie birdie finish. Come on. This is it. Putting has been phenomenal all day. Probably the best I've putted for a long time. Oh, it's just low. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Not really sure what to say there. You know what I feel like that's induced from is the wind off that lake. As soon as it got to halfway, the wind just hit it and it's gone way far away. Okay. There's me saying how well I've been putting all day, and I have. That wasn't a good effort at all. But the good news is this one's going to go in. Up the hill, right to left. I can be firm because it's back into wind. Nice. Really nice. Rolling it brilliantly today, I must admit. That first, oh geez, that first putt was probably the worst one I've hit all day. But I think that's just because I didn't quite anticipate for the wind. Right, 1 hole to go, 4 over par. Birdie gets me in at 75. Eagle, who knows? Who knows? Last hole as the sun comes down. What an epic venue. And a decent round of golf. Right, birdie the last or eagle it, we'll be happy. Come on, spank driver straight down the middle. That's the first job. Come on, wind. Move it, move it, move it, move it. Oh, it's clinging on for dear life, but we're in a good spot now. Jeez, that was clinging on. Okay, come on. Grandstand finish here on 18 after flirting with the water. Really flirting. 166 yards. I think go 8 iron. I made the mistake of hitting 7 before from this yardage. The wind was different now. What's the wind doing now? Just across, just coming off the lake. Yeah, 8 iron's good. Come on. On the green, there's a chance of holding it. Oh, such a good strike. It's leaking right though. Oh, that's not going to be nice. I know it's a horrible valley down there. Oh no, needed to find the green and I've not. That's frustrating. Okay, we've just come off the green. Just a little bit of a loose shot there, I'm afraid. I played a few nice chips today, but this club has been the magic weapon today. And when we need to make birdie, this is what we're going to go with. Up the hill, it's going to fall a little bit to the right. Don't need to be too aggressive on it. Should have stopped. There was a bug. Just as I was hitting it, a bug came from underneath the ball and come and sat on top of it. Oh, I should have stopped. Really distracted me annoyingly. Anyway, we've got this for par. Ah. I really should have stopped there. But we can hole this one with the epic sunset for a 76, which if I'm honest, I'm not disappointed with at all around here. I think I could have shot 75 or under today. I really could have. Just a few little tiny mistakes. I didn't capitalise on some of the birdie opportunities on the back 9. But this, it's a card of 4 over, 76. Come on, down the hill, right to left. With that background as well, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. Either way, some good solid golf in there. Still not perfect, but a 77 will do it. Guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this beautiful, stunning, incredible golf course at Lake Nona. Be sure to like and subscribe. Could have been better, but could have been a whole lot worse. We'll see you next time.